The angle warned you about what was coming. It's called the Great Reset. And this idea was first designed by the global elite at the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab. Well, our timing could not have been better. At this moment, and certainly not getting the attention it deserves, Biden's piggy bank, Michael Bloomberg, is holding something called the New Economy Forum. Doesn't that sound fun? This annual summit brings together corporate CEOs, activists, UN officials, and your garden variety washed up politicians like Bill and Hillary Clinton. But they all have one thing in common: the shared goal of reorganizing the world so that assets are distributed more equitably, more fairly. And health security and so forth, climate change, all of it's part of it. And they're not even trying to hide their plans. This was Mike Bloomberg in his opening address to the forum.
As we meet, governments around the world are mobilizing trillions of dollars to address the economic effects of the pandemic. It's an unprecedented opportunity not only to repair the damage, but also to address the problems that existed before the pandemic hit.
And by problems, he really means your freedom and prosperity. And the solutions that Bloomy and his globalist groupies are proposing all involve more centralized control over your life, like how much energy you use.
Carbon must be given a price. The time of fossil fuel subsidies is over. We must phase out coal. Authorities must integrate the goal of carbon neutrality in all economic and fiscal policies and decisions.
Well, Joe Biden agrees with this. It's part of his platform, after all. Goodbye energy independence. Hello, Chinese solar panels. Bloomberg also invited his CCP buddies to make faux appeals for global unity.
We should build an open world economy that works for all. We must firmly safeguard the multilateral trading system under the WTO and unequivocally reject unilateralism and protectionism. When China does well, the whole world will benefit.
I feel like I've heard, though, this somewhere before.
The rise in China is a positive development, not only for the people of China, but for the United States and the world as a whole.
You might not have liked Trump's tweets or sometimes his tone, but you're sure as hell going to miss his American First ethos and results. Joining me now is Victor Davis Hanson, Hoover Institution Senior Fellow. Victor, does any of this, what you just heard, surprise you?
Well, a little bit, because when Rahm Emanuel tried this, remember 12 years ago, he said, never let a serious crisis go to waste. It was an embarrassment. And he was saying there was no public support for these crazy ideas, cash for clunkers or shovel-ready jobs or socialized medicine. They had to push it on people under the guise of a crisis. And everybody thought, wow, that's really deplorable to say that. 12 years later, everybody from Justin Trudeau in Canada or to Gavin Newsom here in California, Hillary Clinton, Michael Bloomberg, they're proud of it. They're saying that we're going to use this crisis and push down your throat something that has no popular support.
The New World